Now we're doing ta lu noodle. Ta lu in Chinese, in English means gray gravy noodle. And gray gravy sounds funny, but it's very simple. Gravy is very tasting gravy. And how to make the very tasting gravy. Now please look at the things we put it in. And for whose mother? My mother-in-law. She liked very simple meat. She liked pork, the Chinese people's favorite. And so she always cook a big piece of pork. And for Chinese people's favorite, we always like to use a piece of a ham. The rind and then a little bit fat and lots of lean meat. But here you have a very beautiful piece of pork back, almost as good as ham for me, because I'm not really careful rind, so I prefer this piece, okay? And use the pork and cook a very beautiful broth first, and you take it out and then slice it. And for Chinese people's favorite, we always like some dry shrimp. And as I mentioned before, dry shrimp is dry, so we have to soak with fresh water, let it become soft. Okay? And then we will put in some Chinese mushroom. The same thing, it's dry, so we have to soak with fresh water. If you don't have time, use hot water, soft until it becomes soft. Okay, and then we like have some crow ear mushrooms, and then it's dry, and then once again we use the fresh water or hot water to make it soft. Okay, and then you have the good soup stock, and then have a meat, and have some soy sauce. You'll have a wonderful, wonderful gravy, and then I will show you in the kitchen later on. And here I have some chicken and some shrimp, because today is a show, so I want to make the ta lu noodle make as rich as possible. So I put in some chicken and I put some shrimp, and just slice some wonderful chicken slices, and you just throw in the soup pot. Or if you want to make the chicken a little bit tender and the shrimp a little bit tender, and just marinate the chicken and the shrimp with some egg whites and salt and pepper and some cornstarch. Okay? The rest, we will continue our cooking in the kitchen. It's very, very easy to make. Especially if you watch my show for making hot and sour soup, it's almost the same procedure. Only this dish is very mild and it's not hot, not sour, because this noodle dish is for the Wang's family, is particularly for the birthday. And we serving the gravy with all the things here on the top of noodle. And noodle in China, we kind of symbolize some symbol of long life. Okay, so we will have side order chili or chili sauce, chili oil or garlic, whatever, to make the dish very spicy if you want. Otherwise, because it's birthday, we want everything sweet and smooth. So this dish is a very tasty, very, very mild dish. And we will do the cooking in the kitchen. Okay, now we're making ta lu noodle. And the Chinese always like the dry shrimp, so I put a little bit dry shrimp, maybe 1 tablespoonful, and to the soup already. Let the flavor come out more, and then we put everything one by one. Some Chinese mushrooms, some ear crow mushrooms, and some chicken. Everything. Shrimp always last because the shrimp don't need much time to cook. The pork, now the pork already cooked. Or you can just have some fresh pork slices, it's the same. Or put it in and put some seasoning. And we need a brown color, so I put a dark soy sauce first until the broth you think it's brown enough. Some salt and pepper, black pepper. So I taste a little bit. Tastes so good. Okay, some ground black pepper, quarter teaspoon to half teaspoon, or maybe a little bit more. Okay, and thicken with cornstarch. Ooh, I forgot this. Shrimp. Okay, and then we thicken with cornstarch. It tastes so good. And the cornstarch, you see, we thicken so much liquid. So when you prepare the cornstarch for hot and sour soup or this kind of dish, and you can make it a little bit thicker. That means we put a little bit more cornstarch than water. And usually we said the equal amount of water with cornstarch will have the good consistency. But for this, and then we prefer a little bit thicker. So, and then we make it look like a gravy, okay? The consistent, almost like a gravy. And some people like a thinner gravy, some people like thick gravy. So, I think it's too thin. I put a little bit more cornstarch. Okay, so now it's about the consistency we want. So now if you think you needed the gravy a little bit darker color, we still can sprinkle a little bit soy sauce, dark soy sauce. Okay, I think it's the right color. Okay, so and then we have some scrambled eggs, and gradually put it in. Make a very nice egg flour to come out. Maybe 2 or 3 eggs. Okay. That's it. And then the noodle, okay. Every year, whose mother is so proud of to serving this. And she will serve us one by one. And she still keeps saying, after this serving, if you prefer more gravy, you got it, okay? And I always like have some green onions. My mother-in-law, she doesn't, okay? So whatever you want to put it on. And naturally, I like the Chinese pickle. And I prefer some sesame seed oil. Or some chili oil, some chili sauce, or some garlic. For me, this is really the essence of the Northern Chinese cooking. After the dish you cook, you still eat 1 or 2 pieces of raw garlic. That's Northern Chinese. I hope you enjoy the show. I hope you like our family dishes. I hope I pass on my mother-in-law's tradition well. And I really do appreciate her pass on to me. And next week, we have 2 more Wang family's favorite dishes to share with you. So until then, I hope see you again. Thanks for watching. See you next time.